Good morning and a warm welcome. I'm Rose Jacobs for 𝐊𝐿𝐴N TV, reporting to you live from Sydney, and you're watching the Global Markets Roundup. Let's dive into some key highlights and happenings from Friday, starting with the US market. Benchmark US indices closed the trading week mixed on Friday, September the 24th, pulled down by losses in technology and healthcare sectors amid mixed global cues. The S&P 500 was up 0.15%. The Dow Jones rose 0.10%. The Nasdaq Composite fell 0.03%, and the small cap Russell 2000 was down 0.49%. Global markets remained volatile this week amid mixed cues. US stocks wavered after news that Chinese real estate giant Evergrande Group was on the brink of a major default. Its US $300 billion debt bomb was sent shockwaves across the global markets. On Thursday, it entered a 30-day grace period after missing an interest payment deadline. The federal government's sooner-than-expected timeline for stimulus tapering also weighed on investors' minds. The central bank said this week that it is considering withdrawing its bond buying program by November. Consequently, an interest rate hike may be imminent. Separately, the Biden administration is also planning to increase the corporate tax. It's currently debating a spending bill, which is expected to outline the program. On Friday, the energy and financial stocks were the top gainers on S&P 500 index. Real estate and healthcare stocks were the bottom movers. 6 of the 11 index segments stayed in the green. Shares of Nike fell 6.17% after it lowered its sales forecast. The company said it's facing challenges to meet the demand for shoes and athlete wear due to delays in production and shipping. Nevertheless, its revenue jumped 16% year on year to US $12.2 billion in the first quarter of 2022. In the crypto market, prices tumbled after the Central Bank of China declared crypto transactions illegal. Bitcoin fell 5.49%, Ethereum fell 7.74%, and Dogecoin declined 6.82%. Moving on to the futures and commodities market, gold futures were up 0.03%, while silver decreased by 1.21% to US $22.405 per ounce, while copper rose 1.20%. Brent oil futures increased by 1.04%, and WTI crude was up 0.93%. Looking at the bond market, the 30-year Treasury bond yields was up 3.15%, while the 10-year bond yields rose 3.02%. US dollar futures index increased by 0.27%. And now it's time for a short break, but stay tuned as I'll be back with the Australian and Asian market updates.
Hi there, James Preston for 𝐊𝐿𝐴N TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. 𝐊𝐿𝐴N's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on The Tech Beat, exclusive to 𝐊𝐿𝐴N TV.
Welcome back. I'm Rose Jacobs and you're watching the Global Markets Roundup show. And as the major European market indexes are trading in the red zone, the German blue chip DAX index is down by 0.82%, while the benchmark index of France, CAC 40, was down by 1.09%. European markets are trading downward after midweek rallies as fear of default by the Evergrande Group kept investors worried, leading to some profit booking on Friday. FTSE 100 trades lower on Friday, first half, down by 0.22%, while mid-cap focused FTSE 250 index was down by 0.67%. The decline in the blue chip index was led by retail and housing stocks. Retail chain operator JD Sports Fashion plc was down by over 2% after Nike cut its sales guidance for upcoming quarters due to supply chain disruption and factory closures in Vietnam due to the pandemic. Major housing stocks in the UK are also trading downward, like Barratt Developer down 1.79%. Investors are taking a cautious bet on the real estate stocks following the Evergrande Group crises. The crisis has left global investors speculating on whether the company will be able to make interest payments to bondholders. Major Asia-Pacific indexes made a mixed closing. Shanghai Composite of China closed down by 0.80%, while India's Nifty 50 closed up by 0.17%, while Nikkei 225 of Japan was up by 2.06%, and the Hang Seng Index closed up by 1.30%. On 24th of September 2021, the broader Australian market ended in the red. Australia's ASX 200 closed down by 0.37%. Eagers Automotive will go ex-dividend on Monday. Meanwhile, BHP Group, Fortescue Metals Group and Rio Tinto Limited could trade higher on Monday after the benchmark iron ore price inched higher. The spot benchmark iron ore price was up 2.4%, according to the Metal Bulletin. And that's all for now, but keep watching 𝐊𝐶𝐞 TV for plenty more market updates.